Hey, so I'm out here in the garden as the season is rapidly changing, and I'm sitting here next to this lamb's ear and pruning it. I did a quick video where I just kind of went like this. I tousled it, and the leaves literally just fall apart like dust. But for this one, I'm going to show you how I clean it like a normal person. So the lamb's ear leaves are extremely soft and fuzzy. It's kind of unbelievable. And once they start turning brown, they stay fuzzy, but they get a little bit crunchier, and they're very easy to pull off. So you really just need to take a little bit of time and pull the leaves. The new pieces like rise above the old ones. Unlike, say, a daisy, where the new leaves come from the soil, these ones just kind of, let's see here, grow from the stems. The new leaves grow from the tips of the stems, and it kind of, well, it's pretty much a ground cover. But this is literally what I do. I just pull off the gray stems because they're never going to become green again. And it's very easy and actually quite pleasant because it's so soft. You feel like you're petting an animal or something. You can hear them crunching actually. There's some grass in here too. I'm trying to pull up. If you lift up the leaves, you can see that they come from the center here. This is one plant, but it is spreading a lot like, I'll think of it. Evening primrose, Onothera, or what is that stuff called? Bugleweed, which I have a bunch of. It spreads on these like stems and creates these little rosettes. And from those rosettes grow these flowers. Or I should say from those stems grow these flowers. Here's one. You can follow it all the way down, right there. And here are the seed pods. There are seeds inside there. And to get rid of this, you can try to just snap it right where it meets the roots. And if it doesn't come off, grab a set of pruners and cut all the way down. That's it. Here's another one. And that's it. Just pull up the old leaves. Sometimes you might pull them, pull like a rosette like this up off of the soil. If that happens, you can just set it down and cover it back up with some soil. It may grow back, but really you don't have to worry much because it's pretty vigorous, and you'll probably find more of it in other parts of your garden that you didn't plant. Like that. Probably spread by these seed pods. Let's see if I can get some seeds out. Probably already seeded. There's one. Oh, it also reminds me of, I don't have it right here. This is coronaria. It also has these soft leaves, but they're less fuzzy. There's a flower right there. Hopefully it'll still bloom. Very similar way of spreading, and it's spreads very vigorously through seed, actually. And when we planted it, I think we did a video where we planted this thinking that it was coronaria. If you need to, you can use your nails to kind of coerce these dead leaves away. And of course you can use these as well to cut the leaves off. But it's so easy to pull them away that I think using the pruners is pretty unnecessary. These feel like puppy ears. I believe it's a type of sage. Here's one where the leaves are still a little bit green, but already browning. And since it's very clear that it's coming back next year, these leaves are pretty much done serving their purpose for this year. So I'm just gonna pull those off. And then here are the new leaves. Here's a better view of pruning off the flower. Here's the end of the stem. And it reaches the ground right here, and off of that is growing this clump of leaves. So we're just going to cut the stem about here. This area gets a lot of water, like when it rains. I think the soil gets washed away, so this would probably be covered more. So I'm just going to cut right here. And that's it. And then again, now that I've cleaned this area, I do see something that might be the coronaria right here. Right here. This looks like it could be coronaria because it is fuzzy, but not as fuzzy as the lamb's ear. And look at the stems coming out of it. These do not look like, although that might be behind it. I don't know. Sometimes I overplant things. We'll see next year. You can see that each of these, we'll just call them rosettes, has new leaves coming out of the center, and that's kind of how it grows, like that. New, and they're the softest thing ever. So there it is, now that it's all cleaned up.